All right, so this is the second part to the greenhouse build. Michael is doing the pressure washer to clean off the cement slab that we got here and get it all ready for us to start putting the greenhouse frame down on. And then I am working on, I just put a little makeshift table together and I'm starting to sort out pieces parts so that we can just kind of start screwing it together. So here goes. All right, first thing is it's very important to read the instructions. So all you out there looking at this, read the instructions. There are some pertinent information that you need to know prior to putting it together. So don't think you just can do this without reading the instructions. Read the instructions. All right, we just got done sorting things out. So you can see here, we got it all laid out. Everything's laid out here. We got other items that are like items laid out here. And then over here, you can see these are like items as well. So that, I'm assuming, is the best thing to do because when you start searching for items, it's easier to find them that way. So we're going for it. Let's go. All right, update. So we've got the bottom piece all done right here. It's not anchored down. I think I'm gonna wait to anchor it till, I don't know, when it's put together more. So just because I might need to lift it up or move it around, or I don't know. But it was fairly easy to put together. It's there was one piece, this front piece here, that I had turned around. And then once I said, well, that doesn't work, can't put the screws in, then we turned it around and it works fine. So the plastic pieces like that one, and then in the corners, these pieces here, you got to be very gentle with those because they can bend really easily. When you're picking them up, it'll just wreck them. So you got to be real nice with them, I guess, when you're putting it all together. So yeah, fairly easy. Just got to look at the numbers, put everything together, nice and easy like the instructions say. All right, we're taking a break. We've got a lot of the wall pieces put together, at least the lower pieces, and it's going together good. You just have to kind of look at what goes where, kind of read through the instructions first, and so then you have an idea of what goes where and how it all kind of, what goes together and what gets tightened. But it's, yeah, sliding together nice. We got to a point where we had to turn the camera off and kind of figure things out a little bit. So these uprights here, they all have a hole that in this piece right here that is one single hole, not a, there's no play in it whatsoever. And I found that this one and this one, the hole wasn't matching up, and I don't know why. Maybe I have it wrong, because where the door is, this one right there, and this one right here, same issue. Hole was off because the plastic pieces wouldn't fit with where the hole was here. So just took the screw out and put all the plastic pieces in, and then I went in and screwed a new hole, or drilled a new hole in right there, and then right there, and it works. Well, it works for now. Well, we're gonna see when we put the roof on if we're all screwed up. Same thing here. I had to drill a new hole there, drill a new hole there, so that the slats would fit. Again, we'll see if I just screwed up the whole thing or if it doesn't really matter. So you'll know in about, I don't know, that quick. All right, another thing I did while that I didn't film was I went around, let's see, where am I looking? Went around the bottom here, and I put holes, or I drilled holes in all of that. It comes with holes in the metal, and I just put some Tapcon screws. I don't know, 20, about almost 30 different little 1-inch Tapcon screws into the through the metal and into the cement. So it feels pretty good. It's pretty rigid as far as up and down and side to side. And so if a big gust of wind comes along, I don't know. That's why we're going to still strap it down over the top like it shows that we're supposed to. So I didn't film that, but let me show you that. All right, so you can see here, Tapcon, Tapcon, Tapcon. Just went around and did all the bottoms. And so I had to scoot it all out to the side, drilled the holes, because I marked them all, drilled the holes, scooted it back, and then I put all the screws in. Update for you on the greenhouse build. So these pieces here, these lateral pieces that go across the door and then also the back here, those are kind of tough to put in. It took some finagling. Good thing there was 2 of us putting it together. The instructions say 2 people should put this together. But if I was just one person doing it, it'd be pretty difficult because you had to be on the inside and the outside popping these things in or slide. Anyways, so when it comes down to it, we put this piece we had in the bar. This piece we had in the bar. This nut here was actually off. So we just had to kind of slide these 2 in, put the nut on one side, pop everything in slowly, do this side here, slide it in, pop the nut in slowly, and it just kind of sort of fit that way. The one in the back was similar. We actually put the nut on here and slid it, so it was like this. And so we slowly put it down, this piece, and then this piece, and then we put the nut on there. So this, yeah, it was a little more difficult. Actually, the back was easier than the front where the door is, but it was that's how we did it. So It took a little finagling. And so far, these holes that I had to drill here, and then the one in the front. So I had to drill new holes for that one, and then that one. Those have actually worked out really well. So the holes that were existing, not real well. But the new holes that I created are working really good. All right, another spot that was kind of tricky was this spot right here. Where are we at? Yeah, those three right there. Very tricky. This is the door part. It was very, I don't know, they didn't match up very well. This one here went in better, but they were still kind of tricky. This one I didn't pound as much, but this one over here, I just knocked it in, pounded it around, and it actually it went in pretty good. So I don't know what the key is, but we did get this one in. We kind of massaged the aluminum a bit, and it all's tight. It's all looking good. Update. So we have got everything, got the roof on. We're building the windows right now. And it's pretty enclosed in here, which means it's really hot in here. There's no breeze whatsoever. It's 90 degrees outside. It's very sunny. And I said, oh, well, we only have 15% humidity right now. Let me squirt the hose on this and see if that helps. Oh man, all I did is just make it really hot and muggy. So, anyways, we're working on the windows. We're gonna start putting the braces for the walls here pretty soon. And then we'll start working on the doors. So yeah, here we go. All right, so we had a setback here. It's in the instructions, but it's very hard to interpret. Because there's no words, it's just hard. So we went to go put these lateral pieces in, these curved pieces. There's a bolt down there at the bottom and a bolt up here that they attach to, but there's one in the middle as well. Well, I didn't interpret it that I needed two in there. Because I needed that one, and then I need one just kind of floating, and I don't know, it was hard. So now we're gonna go and try and loosen the bottom and slide in another one so that we can be able to secure all of these lateral supports for the roof and the wall. That's what we're doing now. All right, update for you. We're at a point where we were putting up these lateral pieces. We had to put these bolts in down in the middle. So that one right there. I missed that one. Hard to interpret. We got it in. We just pulled out the bottom bolt, slid another one up, so it was good to go. Not that big of a deal, but these right here we had to cut. We had to cut this this lateral piece because this bracket was in the way. So we had to cut that off, which is not a big deal. We just cut the square tubing, cut this square tubing, and then over there at those windows also, those are two right there. We had to cut those to fit. Not a big deal, pretty easy to do, and then so they're all in. Now we're at the point where we're gonna do the door, all the trim, kind of finish up the trim work on the outside, all the plastic pieces, and then so trim, door. We're gonna attach the cable that mounts it to the ground, keeps it from blowing away. And then we have some little shelves and tables and stuff that we're gonna work on. So you'll see that in just a bit. All right, update for the greenhouse build. We are done. We got a little 45-inch entryway here, of course, by 12 feet, because that's the size of the greenhouse right there. 12 feet by 12 feet. And then, of course, we got 45 inches beyond that to be able to put plants or whatnot. We're going to put a handrail right here so that people don't accidentally fall off the 24 inches that we got right here. So just to make it safe. You can see the doors. Doors are operational. We got windows, 2 windows right here, and then we're right there. So 2 windows. I think it really needs 4, but it is the way it is. It's at times it feels a little flimsy, but overall it feels like it's a pretty good build. So, all right, so we're gonna go in here. We put in shelves right here, and then of course right here. We left the shelves off of here because this is electrical. I'm gonna put a box right here to be able to put grow lights and some lights up ahead. And then of course we got water right here. And then this attachment is for any kind of misters or water up ahead, or I don't know, future projects. So you can just see we got a hose right here. So water and electrical brought in beforehand. This right here, you can see this is for an in-ground raised bed garden kind of thing. That's what they wanted. This is a table that still needs to be built, but they said they're gonna do that. So tables all along the edges, mainly because these slats right here make it so that you got to do specialized shelving, which we can screw something to this and they can put shelves up here. I don't know, you know, we'll figure it out. But it feels all right. It feels, you know, feels pretty sturdy. We have cable that runs from one side to the other, so when the wind comes along, it doesn't blow it over. Feels pretty good, and of course, it's screwed down everywhere with the Tapcons. So, but overall, it feels very moist in here because I just wet it down. High humidity, and it's just kind of holding all the heat in here. I could definitely see how this would be a great thing during spring and fall, winter, if you're, I guess, know how to do it. Double hoop system in here to be able to grow your winter kale or winter crops. So, but overall, I would buy it and put it together. This is a great little build. Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's a great product. So